Welcome to our channel, where we bring you heartfelt and emotional stories from the world of WWE. In today's video, we'll talk about the untimely deaths of wrestling legends who left us too soon. We'll uncover the reasons behind their tragic passings, from unexpected health issues to other shocking causes, and how their loss shook the WWE Universe. But that's not all. We also have some very sad news about Liv Morgan. Stay with us till the end, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Rusty Brooks, born on August 22, 1957, was an American professional wrestler celebrated for his charismatic ring presence and technical prowess. Rising to prominence during the 1980s and 1990s, Brooks showcased his skills across many notable wrestling promotions, such as the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, World Championship Wrestling, WCW, and the American Wrestling Association, AWA. Brooks was best known for his compelling villainous persona, which resonated deeply with audiences. His wrestling style blended athletic ability with a sharp grasp of wrestling psychology, making his matches both exciting and memorable. Throughout his career, he squared off against numerous wrestling legends, including icons like Terry Funk and Jerry Lawler. These high-profile encounters earned him respect for his toughness and ability to compete with some of the sport's greatest. Beyond his in-ring accomplishments, Rusty Brooks made significant contributions to the wrestling world as a trainer and mentor. He played a vital role in shaping up-and-coming talent, passing on his knowledge and passion to the next generation. Brooks was especially influential in nurturing the independent wrestling scene, helping many young wrestlers find their footing and develop their craft. Despite the inevitable challenges that come with a wrestling career, Brooks remained deeply devoted to the sport throughout his life. His unwavering dedication and connection with fans left a lasting impression on the wrestling community. Rusty Brooks's journey highlights the perseverance, hard work, and love for wrestling required to succeed in such a demanding industry. Today, he is remembered fondly by fans and peers alike as both a skilled competitor and a mentor who helped build the future of professional wrestling. His legacy continues to inspire those who share his passion for the sport. Ursula Hayden, born on March 8, 1966, was a celebrated American professional wrestler, actress, and producer who left a lasting mark on the wrestling world. But her legacy continues to inspire many in the industry. Hayden rose to prominence in the late 1980s and 1990s, competing under the ring name Ursula. Known for her unique blend of power moves and high-flying techniques, she became a versatile and respected performer. Her time in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, and various independent promotions solidified her reputation as a fierce competitor with memorable rivalries and matches. Her charisma and athleticism captivated audiences and earned her a dedicated fan base. Beyond her in-ring career, Ursula also made a name for herself in acting, appearing in films and television shows that highlighted her talents beyond wrestling. She was passionate about advancing women's roles in the wrestling industry, taking on the role of a producer for several wrestling events. Through this, she worked tirelessly to increase representation and opportunities for female wrestlers. Throughout her career, Ursula faced numerous challenges, including injuries and personal struggles, yet she remained a steadfast advocate for the wrestling community. Her dedication and kindness made her a beloved figure among fans and colleagues alike. Ursula Hayden's untimely passing sparked heartfelt tributes from across the wrestling world. She is remembered not only for her impressive in-ring skills, but also for her supportive spirit and commitment to empowering others. Her impact lives on, inspiring countless aspiring wrestlers and cementing her place as a pioneering figure in professional wrestling history. Miss Elizabeth, born Elizabeth Ann Hewlett on November 19, 1960, was a groundbreaking figure in professional wrestling, best known for her role as a manager. Elizabeth entered the wrestling world in the mid-1980s, debuting in World Championship Wrestling, WCW, under the name Miss Elizabeth. Her refined and glamorous presence provided a striking contrast to the rough, high-energy wrestling environment. She quickly became a key figure in the industry, especially through her partnership with Macho Man Randy Savage. Together, they created one of the most memorable and iconic duos in wrestling history. As a manager, Miss Elizabeth was more than just a ringside companion. She played a vital role in developing and deepening the characters she worked with, particularly Randy Savage. Her elegance and emotional support added layers to Savage's persona, making his storylines more compelling and emotionally charged. Their relationship, both on-screen and off, was central to many of the most dramatic and unforgettable moments of the era. After her time in the WWF, now WWE, Elizabeth made appearances in other wrestling promotions, including WCW, maintaining her influence in the industry. She helped shape the role of female managers and personalities in wrestling, paving the way for future women in similar positions. Elizabeth's from acute toxicity due to prescription drugs and alcohol was a devastating loss for the wrestling community. Despite her untimely passing, Miss Elizabeth remains a beloved and respected figure. Her legacy endures through her pioneering contributions, iconic status, and the lasting impact she had on professional wrestling's storytelling and presentation. David Von Erich, born on July 22, 1958, was a standout American professional wrestler and an important member of the legendary Von Erich wrestling family, a dynasty deeply rooted in Texas wrestling history. Known for his impressive athleticism, natural charisma, and intense in-ring style, David quickly rose to prominence, especially within world-class championship wrestling, WCCW, the Dallas-based promotion where the Von Erich name was revered. Standing tall at 6 feet 7 inches and weighing approximately 240 pounds, David earned the nickname the Yellow Rose of Texas. He was admired not only for his technical wrestling ability, but also for his genuine connection with fans, which made him a central figure in WCCW's growing popularity throughout the early 1980s. One of his most famous and enduring rivalries was against the Fabulous Freebirds. This feud captivated audiences and is considered one of the greatest and most intense rivalries in professional wrestling history, helping to define the era's dramatic storytelling and excitement. David Von Erich was widely viewed as a rising star destined for greatness. Many insiders believed he was the natural choice to eventually hold the prestigious NWA World Heavyweight Championship, marking him as a future world champion and a key figure in the wrestling world beyond Texas. Tragically, David's promising career and life were cut short when he during a wrestling tour in Japan. The official cause was acute enteritis, though his sudden H has since been surrounded by speculation and lore within wrestling circles. Despite his untimely passing, David Von Erich's legacy remains powerful. His skill, passion, and connection with fans helped cement the Von Erich family's place as one of wrestling's most iconic dynasties. Today, he is remembered as a symbol of wrestling's golden era and a beloved figure whose influence continues to inspire fans and wrestlers alike. Nelson Frazier Jr., born on February 14, 1971, in Memphis, Tennessee, was a towering figure in professional wrestling known for his memorable personas, Mabel, Viscera, and Big Daddy V. Over a career spanning more than 2 decades, Frazier captivated audiences with his immense size, agility, and ability to reinvent himself. Frazier first rose to prominence in the early 1990s under the ring name Mabel in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF. He was part of the lively and colorful tag team Men on a Mission with partner Mo and manager Oscar. Together, they brought a fresh, hip-hop-inspired vibe to WWF programming and captured the WWF Tag Team Championship in 1994. Mabel's star shone even brighter when he won the prestigious King of the Ring tournament in 1995. Embracing the new King Mabel persona, he transitioned into a villainous role, leading to a high-profile feud against Diesel for the WWF Championship. After a brief time away, Frazier returned in 1999 with a darker, more intimidating character known as Viscera. As a menacing enforcer within The Undertaker's Ministry of Darkness, Viscera's brute strength and ominous presence helped define some of WWE's most compelling storylines during that period. In the mid-2000s, Frazier reinvented himself once again as Big Daddy V on WWE's ECW brand. Managed by Matt Striker, Big Daddy V showcased a more polished look and engaged in notable rivalries with top stars like CM Punk and Kane, proving his staying power and adaptability in the evolving wrestling landscape. Nelson Frazier Jr. unexpectedly due to a heart attack. His legacy endures through his dynamic performances and the unforgettable characters he brought to life, making a lasting impact on professional wrestling fans worldwide. Adrian Street, born December 5, 1940, in Merthyr Tydfil, Wales, was a groundbreaking professional wrestler and entertainer whose flamboyant persona left an unforgettable mark on the wrestling world. Passing away at the age of 82, Street was a true pioneer in sports entertainment, known for pushing boundaries and challenging traditional ideas of masculinity through his unique and theatrical style. Starting his wrestling career in the 1950s, Adrian quickly stood out with his charisma and bold character. He embraced a vibrant, androgynous look, complete with colorful makeup, elaborate costumes, and a fearless attitude. That was revolutionary during an era when wrestling was dominated by hyper-masculine personas. His ability to blend athletic skill with showmanship captivated fans and fellow wrestlers alike, making him a memorable figure in the ring. Throughout his career, Street competed in numerous wrestling promotions, including major organizations like the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, and World Championship Wrestling, WCW. He won multiple championships, showcasing that his talent extended well beyond his eye-catching appearance. More than just a skilled grappler, Adrian Street was also an important advocate for LGBTQ+ representation in wrestling, inspiring many by living openly and authentically long before it was widely accepted in the industry. Adrian's influence went far beyond his in-ring achievements. He helped break down stereotypes and opened doors for future generations of wrestlers who wished to express themselves freely. His legacy is one of courage, creativity, and dedication to entertaining fans while challenging societal norms. The wrestling community mourns his passing, but honors Adrian Street as a true trailblazer, an unforgettable icon whose impact will continue to inspire performers for years to come. Gianna Jean Daddio, better known to wrestling fans worldwide as Liv Morgan, was born on June 8, 1994, in the modest town of Morristown, New Jersey. Growing up in Elmwood Park, a suburban community with a close-knit atmosphere, Liv's childhood was infused with the kind of ordinary innocence that belied the extraordinary path she would soon embark on. From a young age, Liv was captivated by the spectacle and drama of professional wrestling. It wasn't just a pastime. It was a passion that lit a fire inside her. Like countless young wrestling hopefuls, Liv idolized the trailblazing women of WWE's Attitude and Ruthless Aggression eras. The influence of icons like Lita and Trish Stratus was profound. Their athleticism, charisma, and boundary-breaking personas inspired Liv to imitate their moves in the backyard alongside her siblings. Those moments of playful mimicry were more than childhood games. They were the first steps on a path that would eventually lead her to the world's biggest wrestling stage. Despite growing up in a family that supported her dreams, Liv's early years were not without challenges. She worked various jobs, including waiting tables, to support herself while chasing the elusive goal of becoming a professional wrestler. These experiences instilled a strong work ethic and humility in Liv, qualities that would become hallmarks of her wrestling career. Mark the road to WWE. Grit, determination, and the making of a star. In October 2014, Liv's relentless pursuit finally bore fruit when she signed a developmental contract with WWE. Assigned to the company's NXT brand, WWE's breeding ground for future stars, Liv was immediately thrown into a demanding and competitive environment. The WWE Performance Center became her second home, where she trained rigorously day in and day out. Liv made her in-ring debut on June 27, 2015, wrestling under the name Marley. Although this initial persona was short-lived, it served as a critical learning phase. Soon after, she rebranded herself as Liv Morgan, a name that would grow synonymous with heart, resilience, and never say die spirit. Her time in NXT was a period of steady growth. Liv showcased a unique blend of athleticism, natural charisma, and an uncanny ability to connect with fans. While not immediately pushed as a top contender, she worked hard to make every match memorable, trading blows with formidable opponents such as Asuka and Ember Moon, two of NXT's most dominant female wrestlers of that era. Liv's personality also began to shine during this phase. She was known for her spunky, rebellious streak, a reflection of her real-life grit. This authenticity resonated with the growing NXT fanbase and hinted at the future success she would achieve. It was clear that Liv was not just another wrestler. She was a performer with star potential, ready to take on the world. Main roster call-up: the Riot Squad era, rebellious and united. In 2017, Liv Morgan's career took a pivotal turn when she was called up to WWE's main roster as part of a trio known as the Riot Squad, alongside Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan. Their arrival on SmackDown was marked by chaos and disruption. The Riot Squad portrayed a rebellious, anti-establishment faction that quickly made waves by interrupting matches and ambushing established stars. This was a bold move by WWE, introducing a fresh, edgy group that embodied youth, defiance, and camaraderie. While the Riot Squad were initially positioned as antagonists, their chemistry, teamwork, and distinct personalities won them a growing fan following. Their dynamic performances and energetic promos made them stand out in a competitive women's division. Liv's role in the Riot Squad was crucial. She balanced her spunky, wild side with moments of vulnerability and heart, making her relatable and compelling. The faction allowed her to showcase her evolving in-ring skills in high-profile tag team and singles matches. Despite the group never reaching the championship heights many fans hoped for, their impact was significant. The Riot Squad's presence invigorated the women's division with a gritty, rebellious flavor that set them apart. The end of this chapter came in 2019, after the WWE Draft shuffled the rosters and the faction disbanded. While this could have been a setback, for Liv, it was an opportunity for reinvention. Liv Morgan's evolution: rising from the ashes. Post-Riot Squad, Liv Morgan took time away from WWE's televised programming to regroup and reinvent herself. She re-emerged with a refreshed, more mature character, determined to prove that she could thrive as a solo competitor. This transition was not easy. The WWE landscape is notoriously challenging, and many former faction members struggle to find footing as single stars. Liv's commitment to improving every aspect of her game was evident. Her in-ring skills noticeably improved, with sharper techniques, more fluid movements, and a growing repertoire of impactful maneuvers. She also embraced her storytelling ability, engaging audiences with emotional matches and compelling rivalries. This phase saw Liv involved in feuds with established veterans such as Lana and Natalya, who tested her resolve and ring psychology. These storylines allowed her to showcase both grit and heart, building her credibility as a competitor who could stand toe-to-toe with the division's best. In the big break, Money in the Bank and Championship glory, 2022 marked the turning point in Liv Morgan's career, a milestone moment that transformed her from promising underdog to WWE champion. At WWE's Money in the Bank pay-per-view, Liv defied expectations by winning the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. This victory was not only a testament to her physical resilience and agility, but also a crowning moment validating years of perseverance. The Money in the Bank contract symbolizes opportunity, a chance to cash in for a championship at any time, often leading to career-defining moments. And Liv seized her opportunity that very night. In a dramatic and emotional moment, she cashed in her contract against the dominant SmackDown Women's Champion Ronda Rousey. Liv's successful cash-in crowned her as the new SmackDown Women's Champion, delivering a victory that electrified the WWE Universe. Her triumph was more than a title win. It was the culmination of a long journey filled with hard work, setbacks, and doubt. Liv's emotional celebration and heartfelt promos following the victory endeared her even more to fans, who embraced her as a symbol of hope and determination. Injury setbacks, the physical toll of WWE stardom. As is often the case with elite professional wrestlers, Liv Morgan's journey has been punctuated by physical injuries and setbacks that tested her resilience. One of her most significant injuries occurred in 2023 during a fierce match against Raquel Rodriguez. Liv sustained a serious shoulder injury that forced her to relinquish the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, a title she had proudly held alongside a partner. This moment was devastating, as it interrupted her momentum just as she was reaching new heights in her career. The road to recovery was grueling. Rehabilitation demanded physical endurance and mental toughness, but Liv approached the challenge with the same spirit that had defined her from the beginning. Months of hard work off-screen paid off when she made a triumphant return to the ring, reinvigorated and ready to continue her climb. More recently, Liv suffered an eye injury during a chaotic match against the faction known as Damage Control on Monday Night Raw. The severity of this injury raised concerns among fans and medical professionals about the long-term impact on her in-ring career. WWE has been cautious, emphasizing careful rehabilitation to ensure Liv's full recovery before her eventual return. These injuries highlight the physical sacrifices Liv makes night after night, battling not only opponents, but the wear and tear of an intense schedule and high-risk maneuvers. Rumors and speculations. Navigating the WWE gossip mill, Liv Morgan's rising star status inevitably made her the subject of numerous rumors and speculations within the wrestling world and media. One persistent rumor suggested that WWE Creative was considering a major storyline push involving Liv and the prominent faction, the Judgment Day. Fans speculated wildly about a possible alliance or rivalry with Dominik Mysterio, fueled by social media buzz and insider whispers. However, these theories never came to fruition on screen, leaving fans wondering about behind-the-scenes decision-making and creative shifts. Another speculative thread involved the possibility of Liv turning heel, a drastic character change that would transform her from a beloved underdog babyface into a darker, more ruthless competitor. Though WWE occasionally toyed with this idea in interviews and backstage reports, Liv has so far remained true to her authentic, relatable persona, which continues to be a major part of her appeal. Beyond storylines, Liv's personal life also attracted media attention. Reports hinted at potential Hollywood projects and acting opportunities, sparking debate about whether she might transition to a part-time WWE schedule. While she has explored acting, showcasing her versatility as an entertainer, Liv has consistently reaffirmed her commitment to professional wrestling and her passion for WWE fans. Mental and emotional resilience. The heart behind the athlete. The life of a professional wrestler extends far beyond the physical battles inside the ring. For Liv Morgan, mental and emotional challenges have been an equally formidable opponent. The demands of WWE's grueling travel schedule, constant performance pressure, and the uncertainty inherent in the wrestling business can weigh heavily on even the strongest minds. Liv has openly addressed the importance of mental health and self-care, breaking the stigma often associated with these topics in professional sports and entertainment. Supported by a close circle of friends, family, and fellow WWE superstars, Liv has found strength in vulnerability. Her openness about struggles with anxiety and emotional fatigue has inspired countless fans who see her as a beacon of authenticity and hope. This resilience, mental as much as physical, has allowed Liv to navigate the highs and lows of her career without losing sight of her goals or her love for wrestling. The future of Liv Morgan. Endless possibilities ahead. As Liv Morgan continues her recovery from recent injuries, the WWE Universe eagerly anticipates her eventual return to the ring. WWE has consistently teased Liv's comeback, fueling speculation about what new chapters lie ahead. Will she reclaim the SmackDown Women's Championship? Could she reunite with former allies or forge unexpected new alliances? Might WWE finally take the plunge and explore a darker, more complex version of her character? Whatever path Liv takes, her journey so far ensures she will remain a pivotal figure in WWE's women's division. Her adaptability, charisma, and passion for the craft give her the tools to thrive, no matter the storyline or role. Beyond wrestling, Liv's expanding interests in acting and entertainment hint at a multifaceted career that could extend well beyond the squared circle. While her commitment to mental health advocacy may inspire positive changes within WWE and among its fans. Conclusion: Liv Morgan's enduring legacy in WWE. Liv Morgan's journey from backyard wrestling enthusiast to one of WWE's brightest stars is a testament to her unyielding dedication, perseverance, and passion for the sport. Growing up, Liv's love for wrestling was evident as she and her siblings would recreate their favorite moves and matches in their backyard, dreaming of the day she would perform on wrestling's grandest stages. That dream has since become a reality, thanks to her relentless hard work and commitment. Liv's path in WWE hasn't always been easy. Like many underdogs, she faced doubts and setbacks along the way, moments that might have discouraged others, but only fueled her determination to succeed. Through countless hours of training, refining her craft, and embracing her authentic self, Liv earned the respect of fans and peers alike. Her genuine connection with the WWE Universe has made her not just a competitor, but an inspiration. In the ring, Liv Morgan is known for her energetic style, resilience, and the ability to rise above challenges. Outside the ring, her story resonates with anyone who has ever faced obstacles and refused to give up. Liv represents more than just wrestling success. She symbolizes perseverance, passion, and the power of believing in oneself. Currently in a phase of healing and growth, Liv continues to evolve both as a performer and as a person. Her journey is far from over, with new milestones and breakthroughs waiting just around the corner. Whether it's through stunning victories, heartfelt promos, or inspiring moments, Liv Morgan is carving out a legacy that reflects the spirit of never backing down. As the wrestling world watches her rise, one thing is clear: Liv Morgan's best chapters are yet to come. Her story is one of hope, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. A true shining star in WWE's ever-changing landscape,